guys have followed every step of our first guest's very personal and sometimes controversial journey on one of the most buzzed about franchises on TV. How many of y'all watch 90 Day Fiancé? That's right. Exactly. Over the last, I told you they were buzzed about. She's about to jump out of her seat. Over the last 5 years, from long-distance dating to quick marriage, from pregnancy to the challenges of being the young parents of their beautiful daughter, Mila, now 3 years old. But their marriage has not been without its very public struggles. And in the latest venture, we'll find out if they can heal old wounds and stay together. Take a look at Jovi, Dufren, and Yara, Zaya on 90 Day, The Last Resort.
He doesn't listen sometimes.
I would like to have more sex because when we first got together, we had a lot of sex and that's kind of faded away. We have a small child.
It's not because of the child.
And
it's because...
for her, she wants, before we have sex, something romantic or something special.
Please welcome to the Tam Fam, Jovi and Yara. Come on out! Oh my gosh, your fans are here for you!
Oh my gosh.
Oh darling, how are you? Have a seat!
Thank you. Oh my gosh, so excited.
I'm so excited. So you got the pink memo. We're coordinated here.
I am so happy. Look at this.
Oh
Look
my
at this.
God. Okay. We have people yelling there's a woman up there waving. Wave again, ma'am. There you go. I mean, this is the fandom that is your life. I know you knew you were signing up to be public, but did you have any idea you were signing up for this level of it?
These people are like my family. I come to United States, I had no friends, nobody, and when I walk on the street and the fans of the show come and talk to me, it's like my day is fulfilled, my day is perfect after that.
You're from Ukraine. And you haven't been back home in how many years now?
So it's gonna be 4 years.
4 years with the war. And how is your family there? Are you able to keep in touch, or what's the communication like?
My family still live there, like most of the family, but I just been in Europe, so I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
I just been in Europe, so I was able to meet like my brother, my niece,
wow.
and my nephew, and they saw my child for the first time, Mila, so it was really touching.
So you've been able to keep your family in your life despite everything that's happening in Ukraine. And I know that logistically, that's a part of the challenges you guys have talked about on the show. You are from Louisiana.
Yes, I am.
Ukraine, and it's a long-distance 90-day love.
Yep.
I asked Yara, did she know what she was signing up for? Did you fully know that every move for so many years of your life, it would be up for other people to comment on?
No, I didn't. I mean, it's a big change, of course, right? And it's like, in the beginning, it was really hard to get through those moments, right? Like, people are telling you a lot of negative things about your relationship and what you should do, and we just realized, like, you have to tune it out.
Yeah. That's to your point. You guys get so much unsolicited. Well, it's tough to call it unsolicited because once you're on a show, you are, in a way, soliciting opinions, right? But some of them is kind of all over the place. I know that you get the good. For example, they say, y'all are the best. Don't let the unsolicited opinions or haters bother you. That's one I read the other day. And then there are other ones like, it's time to divorce Jovi. How does that impact? First of all, how does that feel, Jovi, when people who don't know you feel they do? I mean, you've been on, how many episodes do you think you guys have done total?
Quite a bit, probably like 70, 80 maybe.
70, 80 episodes of your life on TV. So people will chime in, but how does it feel when you read comments like that?
It's hard, you know, it's hard to, there's a lot of negative people, right?
Yeah.
But one thing that I tell everyone is like, for every one negative person, there's 100 nice people who are like cheering us on and wanting us to succeed. So.
And to your point, the beautiful daughter you have, Mila, everyone seems like they've fallen in love with Mila.
Oh, yeah.
What is it like to have her, I mean, almost from birth, really? Really from birth?
Yeah, it is really from birth. He
Really from
literally
birth?
filmed over my birth, so.
What is it like to explain to her or get her to understand? Because around 3, they start asking questions, trust me. And now you're going to start answering more. What will you tell her about the way you fell in love?
The way we fell in love, I will just explain how it is. Just how it's happened. I'm like, mom and daddy meet each other, and then happens to be when I'm in TV, so now that's why everybody come and talk to me all the time all over. So just the truth. I'm trying to always keep it the truth with her and just explain the life how it is.
Now she says too, she's like, turn on the TV. I want to see mommy and daddy on TV.
Aww.
It's so cute.
One of the challenges you're facing right now is if you want more kids. And you revealed recently that you are taking birth control and you didn't tell him. I'm watching this and I'm thinking, is it real or is it for the cameras?
It's a real life because I do not like the drama and all that stuff. For Joey, it was so much important. We had a conversation that I'm not ready. So then I just decided to say that when we was in the last resort because there was a therapist. I know everybody gonna support me in my decision.
So he really did not know until you revealed it with cameras going.
No, I thought she was about to tell me something so much worse, right? But I was pretty nervous. I was like, my heart was beating. I was like, okay, what's about to happen right now? This can't be good, but that was still hard for me to hear, of course.
What have you learned about, I guess, the ability to work together? I mean, you're under a lens, millions of people watching, but you're still hanging in there. You've talked about your challenges, but you're still together. What has this journey taught you about love?
It's taught me that, you know, if you can work with each other and communicate, you can succeed in the end, right? It might not be easy, but no matter what kind of hardships you go through, look, it was so hard for us. 90 days to get married. Yeah. She got pregnant while we're waiting to get married in those 90 days. Yeah. Having a child, not being able to see her family, like it all hit us pretty hard.
Yeah. And there is no perfect relationship in the world. Or the relationship, I think, need to have a work done on it. Like everybody needs to learn how to communicate with each other and like just, you know.
I love this. Okay, I know your fans have way more questions than I've been able to ask. Jovi and Yara are not going anywhere. We're opening up the mic to the Tan fam, and some of their most devoted fans have questions after the break. We are back with Jovi, Dufren, and Yara Zaya from the always buzzy 90-day franchise, and we've been chatting with them about their relationship, their family, and the challenges of living it all out on TV to the millions of fans that adore them. And our fans in the audience have a few questions. Thank you so much for taking these questions from not the comment section on Instagram, but in real life. I haven't done this in forever. Okay. Melissa, what is your question?
Yes, my question is for Yara. You have said a few times on the show that you have some insecurities about your appearance based on how you were raised. And now that you have a daughter, how are you raising her to not be insecure?
I like that. This is very 1980s daytime TV. Let's hit it.
I'm raising my daughter absolutely nothing as I was raised, nothing too much Eastern European because I do not comment on her look. I show her that she is loved unconditionally and not because of something. She don't need to accomplish something to be loved. She just loves.
I love it. Ma'am, you were screaming. Come on down here real quick. I know you got a quick question. Come on. Almost. Okay, you've been screaming at them since they came into this studio. Your hands are shaking. Do you have a question or you just want to tell them how much you love them?
I just want to tell you how much I love you. I talk to you on Instagram all the time, a little bit on Twitter, but mostly on Instagram. And I do have a question. What's going on with Jovi and Yara? Jovi, your mother, does she talk to the two of you? I don't see you too much on TV anymore.
Yes.
Your mother.
So my mom actually is with our daughter right now. She's watching her for us to be here, so... yeah, we're excited to get back and see them both.
Mom is on baby patrol, so she's okay. All right, yeah. I love it. Shout out to Jovi's mom. All right, we got one more question. I am really being Phil Donahue over here. Come on over, stand up. What's your name?
Beatrice.
Beatrice, what's your question?
You both wear your wedding bands on your right hand instead of your left.
Oh, you really are in their business.
Is there a rationale behind
There is, actually. So one reason is because, like, I don't know, I guess my fingers are different sizes. It only fits on my right hand, but it's actually a European thing for the man to wear it on the right hand. So a lot of people have asked that. Nobody gets it. Everybody's like, what are you doing? Are you guys even married? What's going on here?
It's so many European countries in the left hand wears when the husband or the wife dies.
Oh.
So I don't know like how I feel about that. Sometimes I'm like, because in my tradition is like this and US is different, but nobody wants nobody die.
I like that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Beatrice. And now we have one more. Sandra in the house. Sandra, where are you? I'm told Sandra has a good question. There you go. Hello. Good thing I wore low heels today. That's what's buzzy. Flats are in. Okay. What is your question?
Hi. My question is, in addition to your relationship, how do you handle the unsolicited advice that you get regarding your daughter, how do you handle it?
That's a good one because it is tough when you have children and everyone's telling you what you should be doing with your child.
I just want to answer. I think, for example, it doesn't bother me, they're like bad advices, because I think if I succeed on one thing in this life, that is being mother. Because I think I'm a good mother, and there is very, very nice comments, and people give me actually so many times good advices to like how to fold the stroller, or don't put the car seat like this. Like
I agree.
So,
some of the best advice I've gotten from the Tam family, including once I had my son in a booster seat, and they were like, no, that strap goes, I was like, oh, that wasn't in the manual. So I understand,
Thing, and they were like, yeah, you need to put the strap up closer to her chest. And I researched after, and they were right.
Me too. That's what I learned too. Well, thank you so much for your question. Thank you. Shout out to the members of the Tam fam who asked us questions. So guess what? We'll be catching up with you both. Thank you so much. You're so lovely, Jovi and Yara. And you can catch 90 Day, The Last Resort, Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on TLC.